This is 95 Pond Road in Hampden. It's actually on the edge of Hampden. Nice quiet location. This pond road goes into Hermon Pond. Big lot. This home was built and lived in by the current owner. Hasn't had any other owners. The current owner moved to a bigger house 5 or 6 years ago. And we've rented it since. We've had a couple of really long-term tenants, both over 2 years. And this last tenant was just here for a year, and they just bought a house. Has an oversized garage, also has in the back another storage building that the owner used for snowmobiles and such. We'll go in the garage in a second, but the property has a lot of acreage with it. In fact, if you walk through the back, there's actually a pond further out, and the owner used to keep a path down to it. Doesn't mean that somebody has to, but there is this storage building down back, which actually has a little ramp. I don't know if you can tell, but you can drive stuff in. So if somebody wanted to keep a lawn tractor or snowmobile or four-wheeler back there, it's kind of neat because it gives you that extra storage. There is a gas propane tank for the kitchen stove, which is gas, as well as there's a gas fireplace for mostly just for aesthetics, but in the living room. There is a basement entrance as well. It's got this deck on the side, which is big enough to do like a patio set and a grill, which is kind of nice. Inside, we have got a 3-bedroom, 1-bath Cape, and then there is a full basement with a little bonus room downstairs as well. This has got a dining room right off to the left-hand side, has a little hutch built in. It does have this island, which the owner had and has left. And then appliances come with it. It's got the dishwasher, gas stove, quite a bit of counter space, and a refrigerator. It's got a little pantry coat closet here. So you come in. And we'll go around this side. It does have, the owner replaced the windows. The house is about 30 years old. They really did a lot of maintenance, kept up on it, which is nice. Walks into this living room, which is pretty good size. Again, gas fireplace. And then it walks over to, this would be the master bedroom. It's not huge. You can do a queen size bed fine. Might be able to fit a king size, but you're not going to have much room for much else. The owner had a queen and it worked fine. Has a ceiling fan, then has a closet. There is a bedroom that's slightly bigger upstairs, so that could be the master too, technically, I suppose. But usually this room has been the master. It's also got the full bath here. Towel rack. There is a vanity, of course, which has some drawers in it, plus there is a linen closet right behind the door. So there's quite a bit of space for linens and such. Then we'll take a quick run upstairs. It does have multi-zones. There's a zone for this floor as well as a zone for the upstairs. There is good closet space and storage because not only do you have a full basement, but you've also got some eave storage. There is an extra closet here at the top of the stairs, which has shelves built in. And then the smaller bedroom is off to this side. You can do a full size in here or a twin, or use it as an office, which is what I think the last tenant did. It does have a full size closet for this room. Technically the light works. There's lights in both the closets up here. Not that one needs a light bulb. This has the heat zone for upstairs. And then, I don't know if you can tell, if we can get back in focus. There we go. This is actually a pretty good sized room if somebody puts their beds on that wall. It does have some built-ins, you can see there, for drawers. And it's got closet, which has a little door, which goes into the eaves. Not that you can tell very much there, I guess, but It does give some seasonal storage. A lot of people will put their seasonal clothes in totes, and then it's also got one over here, which goes the whole length of this. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see that very well. Anyways, it goes the whole length on both sides. It does have lights. I'm not sure where the switch is. But anyways, it is here, so you do get some storage if you'd wish. Basement is probably easier to store it. It is wired for cable. Satellite dish, I think, is what the last tenant had. And we'll take a look down in the basement as well. Of course, has a front entry here. I don't know if it actually gets used very much, where the driveway's on the side and the parking in the side door, but it is there. The basement, because it is a newer house, and I say newer, stuff built in the late 70s, early 80s is newer for this area. It does have a dry basement. Again, has that door outside. Furnace is a replacement. Also replaced a Boilermate. Pretty efficient house. I think we said about 900 gallons for heat and hot water. Depending on whether it's an abnormally cold year or abnormally warm, usually you can gauge about 10% either way. This is a small bonus room. The owner used it for an exercise room. Previous tenants have used it for an office and for a craft area. So maybe it could be a guest room as a fourth bedroom for guests if somebody wanted. And then it's got washer dryer hookup down here on this wall. There's some built-in storage, nothing terribly special, but the owner had a workshop down here, so it's got the pegboard and the bench. There is an older wood stove, which, as you can tell, it's got a lock on it. And that's because it doesn't have a second flue. When this was built, that was okay, but insurance companies frown on that now. So it's got one flue, so it's just got the central heat system. The wood can't be used. It does have private water and sewer, so that is a savings. There's no, $7,500 a month cost for that, and it's got circuit breaker panel for electric. So water and sewer has no cost. Heat, about 900 gallons for the year for the heat and the hot water. And then electric, where the hot water is included. Electric is usually pretty inexpensive with homes that have hot water baseboard heating systems. Usually tell people $50 to $70. It is based on usage. I would think it would be, again, on the lower end too, because it's a gas stove, not electric. Let's go out and take a look at the garage. I think you can see the tenant's satellite dish, one dish network and one DirecTV. The garage is oversized. 2-car. If I can unlock it. There we go. It does have full electrical. As you can see here, it's actually, I'll open the door. It's got auto door openers. There is an upstairs, which does give some extra storage. The owner has got some stuff that is stored up here. If you wanted to take advantage of using a little bit of the extra space, you can tell it's not really consolidated. You could put some storage up here if you wanted. The stuff that's here is just extra stuff for her. It's not necessary to use it. You could use it if you wanted to, but the owner's stuff is going to stay for the time being. And then you can see over here that I think it's 6 or 7 feet wider than your standard garage, which is why it has this whole side over here. There's even little doors over there. The workbenches and stuff stay. So somebody can use it for just parking, or if you like to use a garage for a hobby area, etc., it's good for that. And that completes 95 Pond Road. If you have any questions, please let us know. rentbangor.com, 974-6606.